All right, we are on week 3 of my hormones, which, yeah, my hair's a little bit messier today. I don't know. Been having a lazy day at home. What do you want from me? Um, I will say, going through this process, one of the things that is really good for your mental health is having lazy days at home. I know not everybody can do that, especially with how crazy the economy is and it's hard to afford things. Believe me, I get it. But if you have the ability to be at home an extra day of the week just to calm yourself, let yourself just kind of breathe, do it. Because I'm telling you, you're going to need it. uh, this week was okay for me. I think this is one of my worst weeks so far. First of all, um, my moods have been very consistent, but this week they felt a little bit more agitated. I was getting more worked up with people. And I think that was just, but that was also just because I was in a lot of stressful situations with people this week. Um, and then it's like, I just felt more down. There were a lot of things that were making me more teary eyed. Not crying quite yet, but I say yet because it does tend to do that from what I hear to people, make them cry more often. I haven't really cried yet, which is weird because I do actually cry a lot. But in this case, I haven't cried much. I think it's just because, like, I've been watching a lot of movies, but I haven't, like, been watching the movies that make me cry because I don't know, but I was listening to Bruce Springsteen music and almost tearing up, and there's all kinds of other stuff that was almost making me teary up. So I just don't. It's getting there. I feel like it's coming. I'm just gonna have a meltdown one of these days. I'm joking a little bit, but yeah. Um, and the other thing I notice is it's very normal for you to have migraines. So I've been having migraines, and they're really bad and overwhelming. Uh, at least a couple days this week. Um, I kind of looked at what to do about it, like, because I don't want to mix, like, one of the things I used to do when I get migraines or headaches is I take some cold and flu meds, or, like, over-the-counter ones, or ibuprofen and stuff, and I want to make sure I can take some of that and it'd be okay. I did it anyways, and I seemed okay, but I don't want to do it super often because, especially with painkillers and stuff, they mess with your blood flow, and when you're on these hormones, your blood flow is a very sensitive thing, so you have to be very, very careful what you're doing, how you're doing it. And so I made sure that I took care of everything, and I got my you know migraines under check for now. But man, uh, best thing you could do is eat regularly, eat meals, don't skip them. It's one thing I noticed for me. I've been noticing is the weight gain has been very different. I gained 100. I used to be about 116 pounds, 140 now, and I'm just constantly craving healthier foods and things like that, which is great because I've been a skinny person all my life, but now I'm actually like more of a healthy person to it, and I'm just like I'm enjoying it. So felt healthier than I've ever felt in my life, but it's crazy stuff. So that's been kind of my week. Not any major changes, just hey, I have headaches now, and I'm getting fat. I'm joking about the fat part. I'm not fat, but your girl be like putting on some pounds, in a good way. Let's see if it stays a good way. I'm not, I don't need to be a 200 pounder by the end of this. I think it's just like because you're first taking those hormones, you're gonna feel extra hungry and want to eat more. Um, but once you cool a little bit, once everything settles in, you won't feel the need to like eat everything all the time. But right now, you're just gonna do it. It's like going through puberty. You know what I'm saying? So let me know your guys' thoughts. With that, I thought that was something worth sharing.